Hi, I'm Nessa. I studied A-level dance, A-level performance studies and BTEC dance.
Hi, my name's Jack Parry and I'm a first year student at Trinity Laban Conservatoire of Music and Dance.
I'm Nikki Betts. I'm a dance artist who lives in Suffolk.
Hello, my name's Leah. I studied A-level dance at Suffolk One.
My name's Alex, I'm 18 and I'm year 13.
My name's Emma, I'm 18 and I'm in year 13.
I graduated from Suffolk One this year in July. So I did A-level dance, A-level drama and theatre studies, A-level English language, and I also did photography and AS for a year.
I've been teaching in Suffolk and the United Kingdom for about 20 years.
I'm now currently a professional singer and an actress, I guess you can say. I've just graduated from the London College of Music. Now sort of going out. I'm currently a scare actress at Thorpe Park over Halloween, and then I'm going to go on to a contract at Kew Gardens in their show over Christmas.
We've studied contemporary, Bollywood, flamenco and Aboriginal.
The last year at Suffolk One we did a big project with about 4 different schools, and this year there's about 7 different groups. So a few more dancers, and we like to come here at Suffolk One because it's such a massive space and I can't find any other space that's conducive to working in this way.
Yeah, we're doing an improvisation task which involves like different age groups, there's like little young children, middle school, high school and some older people as well. So we're just doing set pieces to make one big group piece.
Outside of college, I was part of an organisation called Dances in Ipswich.
It gave me a lot of performance opportunities, and the courses that I studied A-level dance and drama as well, so it gave me an all-round sort of preparation basis, I guess you can say, in terms of performance and professionalism and everything really, from being on time to just preparing for everything.
Suffolk One's dance facilities are probably the best I've seen in this area because the space is so flexible. You can have the staging out, or you can have in the round, which we're doing this year. Last year we did it so that the audience were in amongst it all. It's nice because the ceilings are so high and we can have a nice sprung floor, and the people are always really friendly here, which is always really helpful.
So I trained for the Centre for Advanced Training there, which is in short a CAT scheme. There's several around the country, and they work on training young dancers to take them up to the next level for, you know, vocational training and schools and stuff like that.
I don't know, I think she's more free, like it's so much different to what we're used to, it's just a change.
And it kind of hand in hand with the task,
Yeah,
because it's improvisation,
it makes
because
it
it's a lot
easier,
more of your own work.
yeah.
My A-level dance course allowed me to prepare for university for the theoretical aspect of the essay writing.
So I was at the Dances CAT for 3 years, and in my second year there, I had a really good opportunity. A company called the National Youth Dance Company, based at Sadler's Wells, were holding auditions around the country for their new cohort for their company in 2014. So I successfully auditioned and went through to the second round, and then managed to get a place in the company. So there was 30 of us, and I stayed there for 2 years. So I've just graduated from that. So I was lucky enough to work with choreographer Akram Khan and Sidi Labishikawi. So we created like a 20-minute piece in the first year, premiered at Sadler's Wells, and then toured the country.
I think one of the main reasons that I do these projects where it's community-based is it's nice for, say, the Suffolk One BTEC students to integrate with other dancers within the area, but also those smaller dancers like the primary school kids can get to see what it's like to progress in dance and to go to somewhere like Suffolk One. And the students at Suffolk One are such a pleasure to work with because they're always really focused and a good inspiration for anybody else coming in, be it audience or participant.
We've had various dance showcases which kind of are like our assessments as well.
The practitioners I got taught were helpful because they kind of gave me loads of different ways of choreographing, so from like Alvin Ailey to Laban to other stuff.
And the A-levels needed to have some of us to
Perform their
perform their
choreography for their exam, so they asked us as like year 12s to perform there.
again, this year I've got great students who are focused, who go away and work on their own and do their own preparation for the performance, which means they take ownership of it. And they're all really positive, and no matter how ill or injured they are, they all turn up and keep going.
Choreograph a group performance based on a quote from the Jungle Book. So, the quote was, "For the strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack." So, I interpreted that as power, strength, group identity, and I got really excited actually. I mean, I had a really enjoyable time creating it. I mean, there were parts when it was difficult, especially choreographing on 5 girls, but I think I did an okay job in the end.
I quite enjoyed the Bollywood dance because it was like, totally out of my comfort zone and something really new, which was really fun.
Yeah. I think I quite liked the flamenco. That was kind of my thing. It wasn't, I don't know, it was just different, and we had the like shoes and skirts and stuff, so it was fun to dress up.
The teachers at Suffolk One, oh, they're cool. They're really cool. They push you. They definitely push you, but that's a good thing. It sounds really cheesy, but I don't think I would have gotten to where I was today because I grew up with quite a lot of my teachers from Suffolk One, and they do really push you and help you strive to be the best that you can be.
Probably the most enjoyment I've had in my whole education so far.
I took inspiration from everything I had learnt in the course, from the teachers, from the feedback, even from peer feedback and stuff. What is so great about One is that we get the opportunity to perform our work, our solos and our group pieces in front of an audience of 200 the week of our exam. So that's like 2 days before the exam. That's basically like a massive dress rehearsal to get you prepared for, to get you to experience what it's like to perform for once. Rather than just rehearsing, you get to perform to an audience and you get that, that response and that feedback, and that's so helpful 2 days before your exam, and then you kind of feel like, you're prepared, and I definitely felt like I was ready.
It's very professional as well. Like when there's assessments and stuff, it's always set up nicely.
I worked with a lot of like different people than I usually would choose to work with.
And also like their way of teaching, like the movements were different, and it was something completely different to what we were doing in our course. So
The facilities are really cool. So much room for you to rehearse. The performance spaces are incredible. You got masses of lighting, sound. All the crew are really cool.
When I got here, I liked the cleanliness of it. It was very open. It's very light in the whole building, and having the skylights everywhere kind of makes it more professional. So it's not really a school setting. So I think having a new building makes you feel kind of, happier, more secure.
Really good, yeah. We have 2 or 3, depending on how big the spaces are, to studios to work in, which is really good.
The staff were very friendly and very supportive and helpful. If I'd ever had any problems, it was, come to me, I'll help you sort out the homework. So I was never left on my own to figure it out, which was good.
The dance showcase is performed every year in the spring term, showcasing things from, the BTEC performing arts through to BTEC dance, A-level dance. So it's a really wide range of performance, and if you can, before I joined Suffolk One, I managed to see one of these spring showcases, and it really made me want to go. I mean, I watched it and I was inspired and excited, and you get to see the facilities in, full power, and it's something really special.
they always give us feedback on how we can improve ourselves and what needs to be done to make it better. Yeah.
What I gained from Suffolk One was a certain confidence, and I had my solo, and my teacher took time out of his own schedule to come and watch and give feedback, and it was a massive help, and I couldn't have done it without the support I had from One.
I think it's definitely worth coming to just Suffolk One in general, and definitely the dance course if you're interested in it.
Yeah, it's completely different to clubs, and it's more like intense, but it's fun and enjoyable, and it's just, you don't really realise you're in a lesson, you're just having fun, and
You become like a little family,
Yeah.
a little class. It's quite nice.
Yeah.